Oh baby, it's Friday. And it's Halloween! Turn the porch light off, grab your leftover candy, light some candles, and sit back with these two spooky bastards. Here's fucking Feen and Greg!
Ha ha ha! It is Spooky Friday.
It is Hallow'Feen.
Happy Hallow'Feen.
Happy Hallow'Feen.
I'm Greg, and with me, as always, is the gorgeous Feen. And it's Friday and it's Halloween.
That's right.
My two favorite things. I absolutely fucking love Halloween. Honest to God. For me, it's bigger than Christmas, Kwanzaa, Diwali, Ramadan, and Hanukkah all rolled into one.
That's because you can dress up as your inner slut and get away with it.
Right, and there's nothing I like more than dressing like a slut.
Inner slut.
My inner slut. What would my inner slut look like?
Me.
You're my inner slut.
I am your inner slut.
I love when your slut is inside me.
Oh, God. No.
So it's time for the Feen and Greg 1 hour Halloween special, and we're going to dip into some spooky topics.
Yes.
We're going to tell some true horror stories, and we're going to try to scare your little pink My Little Pony's panties off. So,
well, how do you know mine are pink?
Because when you bent over, I saw them.
You did see them today. You scratched my ass for me, I remember.
I did a little bit.
That wasn't the worst.
I like to help. I'm a helpful guy. Uncle Feen.
Yes?
Do you believe in demons, ghosts, witches, phantoms, and all kind of general spookiness?
I believe in them, yes. But I am also a very, very simple-minded person and to believe to the part that I don't know if I will ever see that stuff.
A simple-minded person.
Oh, absolutely.
Selling yourself short a little bit.
No, it's really, really good because I'd rather be stupid and not see it because then I will never sleep.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't sleep to begin with.
Yeah.
But
would it destroy you as a person if something haunted were to happen in your presence?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because I'm one of those people that am, like I said before, I'm very simple. I don't I don't look for things. I can't find things. If I stood in the middle of like a haunted house, like a real house that was abandoned in the middle of nowhere, and I stood there and I'd be like, nothing's happening until that moment that something happens.
It would just destroy you.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. Would it send you back to church? Would it scare you that bad?
I wouldn't, no. Definitely not.
Definitely not? Okay.
No.
Well, that's fine. So you've never had anything supernatural really happen to you?
I don't think so.
No?
No, like, besides your usual, like, seeing things out of the corner of your eye, but not quite. Actually, there's only one thing that happened, but I don't know if we should tell you about it now, or if it was just...
You know what? Give it to me.
Okay, so I was working on a Saturday at my job, and there was only 4 of us in the building. There was another person that does what I do on my shift, a supervisor, and a security guard.
You have security guards?
We have security guards.
Nice.
And this security guard was a woman in her, I would say, late 60s, and she didn't really leave the desk like she was supposed to. And the desk is a completely different part of the building.
So she's an insecurity guard.
She's an insecurity guard.
Right.
So I was getting ready to unload a truck with a forklift, and I was talking to my other coworker about how we're going to go about and where we're going to put everything, blah, 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 to like stage it or whatever for later. And then I remember walking away from him, and I looked back, just happened to look back, and I saw a boot at the end of some guy's leg.
What?
Like the episode of How I Met Your Mother, if you've ever seen that episode, when he first caught a glimpse of the mom's foot before she goes into the shower or the bathroom or whatever. Yeah. That's what I saw, but it was a rubber boot.
Not a work boot.
No, it was a complete rubber boot with the orange top.
Yeah.
And then I said to my partner, I'm like, who else is in here with us? He's like, it's just you, me, the supervisor, and security guard. I said, I just saw a guy walking, like the tail end of a guy walking with rubber boots down the main hallway. He goes, rubber boots? That's impossible. There's no one else in here. So I actually, me and him went for a walk down. There's only one way you can go.
Yeah.
And it takes you out of the building. And we asked the security guard as we followed through that hallway if she saw anybody leave, and there was nobody there.
Holy shit.
So it was just an old school like rubber boot.
Plus, anybody who was there would be wearing work boots.
Yes, and yeah, absolutely.
Steel toes.
Work boots and a vest. And he didn't have a vest on, or it didn't have a vest on.
So your work is mildly to moderately haunted by possibly a longshoreman or a sailor of some kind?
We'll go with a sailor. Depending, because of where we live, it was totally a sailor.
So I know your family has a history of creepiness.
Yes, not me, but
No.
yes, my family, yes.
Right. Like I know like your grandparents, your aunt, your great aunt who passed on quite a while ago. I know that they had all sorts of general creepiness about them.
About them, yes.
Yes. And I know your great aunt used to do seances, and she had those Time Life books about spirits and ghosts and witches and contacting the dead. And I don't know. I thought maybe you would have had more experiences, you know, seeing as how your family has a bit of the creeps.
Yeah, no, I don't. We haven't. I mean, I haven't.
You just shut your eyes and fuck this. I'm not even looking.
Yeah, it's one of those, whatever I don't see in the moment, I don't think happens. Where like a lot of people that I talk to have stuff all the time happen to them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Do you like scary movies?
I do like scary movies, but I find that unless it's very, very scary, or like I don't like to watch I'm like, oh cool, let's watch a scary movie. To me, it's got to be in the right moment. Like this time of year, I will watch scary movies.
Yeah, you have to watch scary movies
Yes,
this time of year.
but I don't really want to watch them in like February.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I would never watch The Conjuring in February.
But to me, like, it's almost like I haven't found one that I don't watch a lot of movies to begin with, but I haven't found one that's like amazingly scary.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I kind of think, well, they're acting. Good job. But it's not that scary. One of those things.
And the Oscar goes to boo.
Yeah, like whatever.
All right. Okay, I get it.
But one of the most scariest movies I've watched was not actually a scary movie at all.
What? Like?
It was called Don't Breathe.
Oh, I didn't see that. That was a Netflix one.
God, yeah. It wasn't even supposed to be scary, but the whole time my wife and I were like,
Not breathing.
we're like watching this movie and we're like, are we too old to watch this? Like, there's too much going on and it is creepy. Because we're like have to pause it halfway through and just like gather ourselves. Because we've never done that with a movie before, and to this day she said she hasn't either.
Well, that's a good sign.
Oh man. And it was not even like a great movie. It was just like a holy crap.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that. I might have to watch that one. I like movies. I don't know. I've always been interested in more of the occult stuff.
And I understand that.
And ghost
Yep.
stuff, as opposed to like, I'm so sick of the slasher movies.
That's what I mean. Like, they're not scary. They're just generic after a while.
Yeah, and I mean it's Nightmare on Elm Street has been done to death.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them all. Friday the 13th, I stopped watching them after part 43.
Yep.
Halloween.
Hallow'Feen.
Hallow'Feen. I watched them all. And I don't know. Chucky. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the slasher shit. Like, some of them were pretty good.
Yeah.
But there's no lasting value in there for me. I know some people just absolutely fucking love this genre, but for me,
Like Crows.
like Crows.
Crows watches every possible Halloween movie, documentary,
Yeah.
anything while she's waiting for her next customer at night.
So I just finished it, and I know you're, in the middle of the Ed Gein?
I have 2 episodes left.
Yeah. What a fucking shit show.
See, to me, it's scary.
It's scarier.
But it's scarier, but it's almost like creepy, like to know that there are people actually can do that stuff.
I'm gonna go out and dig up my mom. Don't you know?
I think
I think you're kind of sexy.
I want to bang my mom.
Yeah, that's okay. That's creepy.
I don't know.
You need more Wisconsin accent in there.
I don't know.
A little more. Don't you know?
I don't know.
There you go. You nailed it.
You could.
But I mean, all of these movies are sensationalized a little bit.
Of
But
course.
the fact that this person actually did these things,
Yeah, that's the scary part.
that is to me more terrifying than Freddy Krueger.
Like I'm a very, very weird person up in the brain, and I can come up with some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah.
There's no way in my mind that I could possibly think of doing the stuff that happened in this movie.
No, I can't personally see you digging up your mom after she passes.
No.
I can't see you plopping her into a chair and talking to her.
And then kissing her head
Yeah, doing her hair for her and her nails
and wearing her
wearing her
clothes.
wig. Yeah, and then hanging yourself and jerking off. That I can see you doing.
I was gonna say I just did that 3 weeks ago. My wife walks in the room. What you doing? Testing something.
Splash. Yeah,
Did you know who the mom was?
that was Sheldon's mom, right? Was that Laurie Metcalf?
I don't think so.
Who was that?
It was Jackie from Roseanne.
Roseanne, yeah, same thing.
Oh, it is her?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was the same woman.
Laurie Metcalf, I think her name is.
Okay.
But I mean, you think of Sheldon's mom as the ultra religious nut.
Yeah.
And it was perfect she was basically playing the same character,
Yeah.
only more angry.
Oh, she was very angry.
Yeah, the movies that I watch this time of year, like, okay, I get into dad mode and I watch some of the cartoons that I used to watch with my daughter.
I never even thought of doing stuff like that.
Or like the Haunted Mansion, the 2 movies that Disney put out based on the ride, because that was my daughter and I's favorite ride at Disney.
Okay.
And but honestly, this time of year, I watch all of the Conjuring movies, Annabelle, the Nun, all of that shit. I absorb the entire series,
Okay.
and then I watch The Rite with Anthony Hopkins.
Never watched that one.
Yeah, he's a priest and he actually becomes possessed himself.
Yep.
And I fucking love it. I love this the whole possession thing.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I've always been interested in.
Right.
Yeah. But I had a theory though.
What's that?
I was watching The Conjuring, the very first one.
I watched it because you told me to watch it.
And didn't it creep the shit out of you?
Yeah, that was nuts. Was that the clapping one?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was watching The Conjuring and I started thinking, what if it's not ghosts?
Oh no, what's your theory?
Honestly, this is my conspiracy theory. I was watching the movie and you never see anything. You just see the result of whatever the quote unquote spirit is doing. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Slamming doors, killing people, dragging people, whatever it's doing, right?
Yep.
I'm thinking it's not ghosts.
Who?
I think it's ninjas.
Oh, of course it's ninjas.
Well, it's gotta be.
It's Sam Fisher.
Think about it. Exactly. It's exactly what it is. If you have 1 or 2, or even a group of highly trained Iga Province ninjas, think about it. They move silently. They hide in the shadows. They kill silently. It's everything that ninjas do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're screaming ghost. No, it's fucking ninjas.
It's got to be ninjas.
Of course it's ninjas.
Ninjas take over everything, and you're okay with that.
Right.
When you're like, oh, there's a ninja here. Okay, welcome. Do you want like tea?
No. Yeah, they always think it's a ghost. They want you to think they're ghosts.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What a great theory.
I know I'm full of shit.
No, I agree.
It was just a thought I had while I was watching it. But yeah, Stigmata, the Conjuring series, The Rite. I love all of these movies this time of year.
You had what? Was it The Grudge?
Oh, I love the Grudge series
With the
as
chick
well.
that crawls out of the TV?
Yeah, there was a couple of movies, and honest to God, I saw them so long ago that I get them kind of mixed up.
Yeah.
Because there was The Grudge, and then there was another one with a Japanese girl with long hair.
Yeah, I don't remember what that one's called.
Son of a bitch, why am I not remembering this? The Ring.
Right. The Ring.
Was that the one where you watch the video and then you die in 7 days, or
Yes.
was that The Grudge? No, The Grudge was the haunted house.
Yes, The Ring was that one.
Right.
The 7 days later.
Right.
Yes, I remember that.
You spooky bastard.
It's a great concept.
Oh yeah. Good stories.
Yeah.
So let's take our ninjas and our ghosts, and we're going to talk about some spooky dealings. I'm going to tell you my personal stories, and hey, whether you believe me or not, that's up to you, but this shit really fucking happened, and it changed my life.
Okay.
Are you ready for Halloween, Feen?
I'm ready. I'm scared for you.
What? Don't be scared for me. Did you just be worried that maybe you'll have ghosts and raccoons crawling up your ass?
And chinchillas.
Chinchilla! Okay, are you ready for Hallow'Feen?
I'm ready.
Let's fucking do this.
All right.
And spooky cut.
Time to put on your goddamn listening ears. Here's more Feen and Greg.
Good evening, Feen.
Hi, Greg. Greg, why are you talking like that?
Because it's spooky day.
No! Doesn't mean you can touch me either.
I'm sorry. It's dark in here. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, put a candle on.
I thought it was the stick shift.
It's not.
Do you believe in life after death?
I think so.
Like in the Catholic sense, or do you believe like when you die, your spirit is going to do something?
I do believe that things happen after death. That, like I've heard stories which makes me believe that things happen that we don't know about.
Okay.
So I think there is a life after death.
Okay.
Even though a lot of people don't believe that, depending on religious purposes.
I've heard a couple of different things where, because I watch some of those like ghosty type shows,
Yeah.
and hunting ghosties type shows, and,
Yeah.
and that sort of shit. People will talk about intelligent haunts where a ghost knows what it's doing.
Yes.
And then almost like a recording and playback type ghost where the ghost just does everything it did during its life.
Yes, that's what I've heard too.
Yeah. So which of those do you prefer in your afterlife assessment?
Probably the second one.
Like you think your ghost is just gonna come to work every day and then, jump into the studio of love and sit down in front of a microphone?
Maybe? I don't know. Like the only reason why I say that is because like I said, I'm pretty stupid when it comes to stuff like this, but I've heard stories from like family members where people have passed away.
Yeah.
And while they were alive would throw pennies at their siblings.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden when they had passed away, those pennies were still being thrown in that room.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So stuff like that.
Whose story was that?
My cousin who passed away from a murder.
Yeah.
He used to throw pennies at his brother all the time, and they were sitting in his garage watching the garage was like a man cave. There was a TV and a radio and a huge like living area at his parents' garage. And one day, like a handful of pennies came out of nowhere and just thrown like a handful right off the wall.
So Cousin Eddie is still being pelted by pennies from his deceased brother.
That's right.
See, that feels good.
Yeah.
I would love it if a deceased family member fucked with me in some way just to know that some part of them is still there.
Yes. I mean, I've had dreams where I've talked to my cousin who'd passed away. And that part was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then I had dreams where I thought I was talking to him and that I thanked him for looking out for me. And then in my dreams, he told me, I had no idea what you're talking about.
Yourself?
No, he's just like, I had no idea what you're talking about. I was nowhere to be seen or heard.
That actually is a worry of mine.
Okay.
Like when I lost my grandparents and then I lost my uncle to a heart condition.
Okay.
That was really unexpected. He was too young. And just this past week, I lost another uncle to cancer.
Okay.
And when it's fresh like that...
So cancer.
Oh, I know. Fuck you, cancer. I think of that when I lose a family member where when I'm laying in bed punching the clown, can they see me?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that.
That's the first thing you think of when they pass away. Now they're going to look at you and be like...
Why are you jerking off so much?
You're just gonna be like the first one after you know someone close to you passes away. You're like, oh, this
God.
just feels weird.
Yeah, are you gonna watch me shit?
You know, everything you're gonna do, they're gonna watch.
That's not right.
Punching the clown.
I don't want my uncles and my grandmother to know what kind of porn I watch.
But I mean, it's not like they're gonna be like, Greg, stop. It's gonna be in your head anyway.
Just stop.
Just don't.
Boy, that's a boner killer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
knowing
not the best.
Your grandma's watching you.
I mean, there's so many things I could say.
I'll give you one.
No.
Just give me one.
Maybe she's sitting right next to you. Standing right next to you. Maybe that's the cold air that's blowing in your ear while you're...
It's blowing on your tip. Oh, Feen.
I'm sorry.
Venus.
Things I think of.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing. So whether
Why do you believe in life after death?
honestly, from the shit that I've seen and experienced, I never did before.
Okay.
And then a whole bunch of shit happened in this one place that we were living.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
And I'll get into that in a
Yep.
little bit. But honestly, I didn't before. Because
Okay.
I wasn't raised religious.
No. We were. You weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't raised with faith. I came into it later.
And Faith was his boyfriend in high school.
That's the song we would sing to each other too. It's like a George Michael. So, where were we?
Something about being in Faith in high school.
Inside faith. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So I've experienced a lot of shit, and I kind of grew up with my father, pushing science at me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really believe in this stuff until it happened to me. So think about it. Whether there is life or death is just a matter of personal belief. It's
Of
not
course.
scientific fact.
No.
So
It can't be.
no, not yet. Not yet. With religious and philosophical traditions offering diverse perspectives on what happens after death, including spiritual existence in another realm, reincarnation, or the cessation of consciousness, nobody really knows.
Right.
So while science doesn't support the idea of a non-physical soul surviving death, some people cite near-death experiences as a kind of potential evidence of an afterlife. So though the phenomenon is still being studied for neurological explanations, but religions like Christianity, Islam, some pagan belief systems kind of lean towards the soul going to another world, such as a paradise or a place of punishment, after you kick the breathing habit.
Right.
So Eastern religions, such as Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, they believe in reincarnation or rebirth, where a soul moves into a new body or whatever after death. So I think it's that karmic thing where if you're a complete dick during your life, you come back as a cockroach. Mm-hmm. And if you're a very good person in your life, like you get to come back as Mila Kunis's bicycle seat.
Oh my God. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She is so pretty, and I will fight you if anybody says that she's not.
We'll fight you.
Like, the pain you will have will be excruciating.
Easy.
It's the eyes. Those freaking eyes are captivating.
Would you say they were air quote haunting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so pretty.
And her butt. So
Everything.
Judaism includes the belief in resurrection of the dead, where bodies and souls are reunited.
Yeah.
So if you look at it from like the analytical side of my brain, so purely from a scientific standpoint, consciousness ceases to exist after death, as it's dependent on the physical brain. So science focuses on the physical reality and can't really speculate about non-physical souls or minds. Some people do believe that near-death experiences are evidence of an afterlife. And I've heard a lot of reports of like out-of-body experiences. And
Yes.
yeah, so people quote unquote die on the table and they're floating above their own body, or they float into the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders dressing room accidentally, or Mila Kunis's dressing room accidentally. So Feen is currently using his computer to pull up pictures of Mila Kunis while we're talking about life after death.
So pretty. I want to die to be the bicycle seat.
You want me to off you right now during the podcast?
Yeah, but how do I know I'll end up on the bike seat?
You'll end up being Roseanne Barr's bicycle seat.
No.
Yeah. So,
no.
Sorry.
With my luck.
With your luck, yeah. So some people have reported encounters with deceased loved ones, feelings of a bright light, and you can go on YouTube and find umpteen people who have had near-death experiences. However, near-death experiences are kind of a subject of scientific study. There's researchers looking for neurological or physiological explanations for the sensations experienced by individuals in a clinical death state. So, does your energy or a soul survive physical death? Or like my two uncles who they had assisted suicide.
Okay.
Two of my uncles had assisted suicide. They seem to think you just kind of blink out of existence.
Really?
Like, have you ever had surgery where they put you to sleep?
Not yet.
Okay. So I've had a good number of surgeries where they've had to put me out.
Right.
And
that's actually a fear of mine.
Being put out?
Yeah.
Really?
In fear that I won't wake up, but I guess I'm out.
What if you were having anesthesia on a plane? Would that send you right over the edge?
I mean, that's probably the only way to get me to go anywhere more than 5 hours.
Right. So they seem to think that, you go to sleep and it's just like the anesthesia. You don't dream. You're done.
Yeah.
Like, you count backwards from 10, you make it to about 7, and you're finished.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of hoping that that's what death is like.
Because you don't remember anything.
No,
when you wake up,
nothing.
Right? Yeah.
There's just
it's like time has passed.
Yeah, you're out, you're done. There's no pain, there's nothing.
Someone said it's like not death, and it's not quite sleeping. It's like in the middle when you get put out.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's a feeling. Like you're still alive, but you're absolutely unaware of everything.
Yeah.
Like I think of my other uncle who died from the heart condition,
mm-hmm.
and the friend of mine that passed recently died in her sleep.
Okay.
As well. So both of those people died in their sleep. I'm thinking, you have no awareness of anything. You just pass away.
Yeah.
In your sleep. You just don't wake up. Like they would have no knowledge that they're dead.
That'd be scary though, to know that you could be doing that tonight.
But is it?
Yeah.
Is it scary though?
Yeah.
Because you would have no idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In theory, it's the best way to go.
Yeah, you're fine. It is.
Yeah, but you're not like dying in a burning fiery crash.
No, that would suck asses.
Or your wiener's caught in a vice again.
That would also.
And you pull backwards and you scream and and when you want to die.
That would suck.
Yeah.
I've been hit by cars. I've hit cars. I've been in car accidents where I've been knocked unconscious, and I think I'm on life number 7 of 9.
It's okay. How old are you? 65 now? So you got like
65.
You get 83 is what you're supposed to make it to. You got
84.
84.
84.
You got 19 years left to go through 2 lives.
Oh, this is great. Dick. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be proof.
Of course there is.
Science will find something. But if you watch these haunting shows and these ghost hunting shows, and there's a lot of compelling stuff. And I'm not talking about where they walk down a hallway and do, did you hear that?
Yeah, no. Like legit real stuff.
Like, oh my God, I heard a voice. I think he said, fuck my face. Or give me a hot Carl. I heard that.
I heard Carl.
Hot Carl. But no, I've seen shit.
Mm-hmm.
and experience shit. And I am a believer now. That there is something. There is something to that energy that survives. And I don't know if there's personality. I don't know if you're you. Like, there's so many questions. Do you remember any aspect of your life? Can you follow around your relatives and make sure they're okay? Can you intervene in any way?
Yeah, like you wonder if that's a thing.
There's so many questions that I have, but the only way to know is to go tits up.
Yeah. And you can't report back.
No, you got to kick the breathing habit. And then, so when I go, obviously I'm going to go before you because I'm just about a decade older than you.
Yeah, but I could get smashed by a flying dildo out of a plane that, someone decided to throw out the window when they shit themselves and they empty it and it hit me right in the face and I'll die.
Dildo missile.
Yeah. A purple-headed dildo missile.
A man died today with a frozen dildo stuck out of the top of his skull. That would be a news report. I'd laugh at first, even though I would miss you terribly. If you died with a big purple dildo sticking out of your skull, I would make them keep it in your head and have an open casket.
I mean, that would be my luck.
That walked by would laugh their ass off and then cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
If I ever died in a ridiculous way like that, I would hope you would do the same thing for me.
Like, I would teabag your body just so I can say that I did it. And then I know that you'd be laughing.
This is unacceptable.
I'd just be like, just let me dip it. Just dip in. And then like this.
I've already had your penis
we're done.
No, your junk has been way too close to my face on a couple of occasions. And even in death, I don't want this.
Whether it be cartwheels or...
Do you remember the perch and plop?
Oh, yeah. The perch and plop is amazing.
Please explain the perch and plop.
The perch and plop is when you pull your wiener out.
Right.
And then you put it on something or someone as a perch. Like you're perching it onto something. So I used to put it on your shoulder. I put it on a desk next to you where you worked.
It was never on the desk. It was always on my shoulder.
Yes. I mean, I did it on the desk with some friends and stuff.
Yeah, but on
for
me,
you,
it was always my shoulder.
Yeah.
And when you turn your head...
It's looking at you.
Yeah, it's staring at you. And the weight feels like a full-size raven landed on your shoulder.
In my youth years, I wish I was more creative and maybe drew with a Sharpie, two little eyes.
Put some googly eyes on it. You could glue a couple googly eyes on it so it looks like a
salamander with eyes.
Like a little, like an angry
eel.
python.
Yeah, like an eel.
Your slimy electric eel. We kind of got off the rails again. We were talking about death, and then now we're back on your cock.
You started it.
You did.
Okay.
Or did we?
I don't even remember how it started.
I don't even remember where I am.
But death is amazing.
I don't know. I mean, we're going to find out eventually.
Hopefully.
Just think, the only thing left of us will be our horse shit on YouTube and Spotify and Amazon Music and iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
That's going to survive us. This is our legacy. And here we are talking about your cars.
I guess people will find us, and then this may be way more it'll be way more popular when we die.
Yeah, everything is, right?
And then everything will go to my wife, not Maggie.
Nobody gave a fuck about Van Gogh until he kicked the breathing habit.
That's right.
Yeah, it'll be just like that. We'll be appreciated after our death.
Visit us at www.feenandgreg.com or email us at feenandgreg@feenandgreg.com.
What do we got? What's going on?
You gotta introduce the spooky news.
Oh.
Yeah. Sergio fucked this all up because he didn't tell us that he was starting.
Hold on.
Fucking dick.
You will be the body that we kill on the Hallow'Feen episode.
Sergio's gonna be the studio ghost.
He's gonna be the ghost. Hey, fuckface, give us a warning.
You want to start out? And cut.
Send me spooky news with Feen.
Thank you, Feen. If you're ever in Colombia,
I'm going next week.
Are you?
No.
Oh, you got to fly there.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going.
Well, I mean, you could drive if you really felt inclined. If you're ever in Colombia, you should hit up the Hotel del Salto.
Oh.
It literally translates to Hotel of the Leap.
Okay.
And is also called the Suicide Hotel.
Oh.
And it's purportedly been haunted for decades.
Okay.
So now it's a museum. The century-old structure overlooks a waterfall of the Bogota River. So initially it was used as a residential mansion of architect Carlos Arturo Tapias, and it opened its doors to guests in 1928. But with unnerving consequences. So just beyond its walls, where the falls cascade down the foggy mountains, many have leapt to their deaths, either out of despair or inspired by indigenous lore. So as the story goes, native people would leap from the falls to avoid being captured by Spanish forces who started to conquer South America in the 1500s. Those tragic deaths weren't the only thing keeping visitors up at night. Hotel guests claimed to see apparitions inside the hotel and outside by the falls. Some even said they heard quiet voices conversing in a strange language, possibly the spirits of the Muisca people. According to another account, the dark energy of the falls drove a hotel guest to brutally murder a beautiful young socialite in one of the rooms, splattering the walls with her blood.
Oh.
They say her vengeful spirit can be seen peering from the windows of the room where she died. While the hotel stood empty, tales of a loud cry emanating from within the building at night strengthened the belief that the place is haunted. So, alleged hauntings aside, the Hotel del Salto was still open for business. When it wasn't still open for business, guests often found themselves involved in police investigations of deaths at the hotel or the falls. And that kind of hurt the hotel's reputation as well.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
That would do it. Tourists are still warned to stay close to the property at night, lest they should fall off the edge by mistake. Some visitors have even fallen off the balconies, whether intentionally or not, remains unknown.
Intentionally.
Today, curious visitors can tour the hotel, but only during business hours, which end at 5 p.m., well before the spirits come out to play.
So scary.
It is a little bit of haunty. A Rhode Island farmhouse that was the real-life setting of a story that inspired the 2013 horror movie The Conjuring and sold for more than $1.5 million US in 2022 will be up for sale again today.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool.
Halloween Day.
That's amazing.
The colonial-era home was the site of the alleged hauntings that plagued the Perrin family in the 1970s. The details of their account were dramatized in director James Wan's beloved flick. The Conjuring depicts a family moving into their dream home in Rhode Island, but soon they find themselves haunted by supernatural activity. The family hired paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren to deal with the malevolent and violent spirits. There is no reserve price on this high-stakes auction today, and no minimum price. You wanna put a bid on that, Feen? You wanna put $1 down on the Conjuring house?
I would probably only put $1 down. Because with my luck, if I own it, that's when my life will change.
Right.
And then I will start not being a simple man that I'm okay with.
So think about it. Last time it went for $1.5 million in 2022.
Okay.
What do you think that's going to go for now?
Oh, God.
And think about it. The part 4 of the Conjuring just came out recently, right?
And with inflation.
Oh, and inflation.
After COVID.
Oh, and the Annabelle thing.
Yeah.
The doll went on tour,
Yep.
and then the guy who was handling her died.
I would be surprised if it was any less than 10 million.
You think so?
I think it's going to just shoot right up.
Okay. Well,
What do you think?
I don't know. We'll have to see at the end of the day.
I'm going to guess probably 9.8 million plus fees.
I'm going to go 4.383 million.
I was going to say 5 originally, but I feel like because of what happened, it could be worth more than that. But yeah, You say 4.83 million?
4.38.
Oh, 383. I say 9.8 million.
The Barney Stinson number.
85%. 82%.
So also related to the Conjuring series, as I just mentioned, the paranormal investigator died on the Annabelle tour in July 2025. Paranormal investigator Dan Rivera died while on tour with the notoriously haunted Annabelle doll. The cause was later attributed to natural causes, but I know a lot of people are questioning that with the curse of the nasty little bitch. The Conjuring Last Rites dominated the box office. The final installment of the Conjuring franchise was released in early September 2025 to strong box office returns, signaling continued audience interest in the supernatural horror. Not horror, supernatural horror.
Horror.
Would you go with the supernatural horror?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine the shit she would do to you.
That's okay. As long as Maggie's okay with it, and my wife, we're all good.
Why does Maggie get into this equation?
I kind of like Maggie.
I know you do, but just a work wife.
I don't want to make her mad.
No, settle down.
I'm sorry.
Just a work wife.
Sergio needs to get it.
Why is my work wife Ron or Betsy, and you get Maggie?
It's only because of the penis thing. Ron likes yours. Marianne likes yours.
Ron likes
Well, he saw you showering 3 weeks ago.
That was embarrassing.
Well, he told me the way you were scrubbing that thing. He's like, wow.
It was vigorous. I don't want to talk about it.
Scrub. My thing is, I don't know if you were actually scrubbing or if you were punching.
No, I was just getting some dead skin off.
Okay.
my dick sheds its skin like a snake or a
I'm
lizard
sure
would.
that's what you're going to tell your boss.
Yeah, it molts.
It molts.
every couple of months because it gets bigger, right? So, I live in a fantasy world.
And that is Send Me Spooky News with Feen and Greg.
Spark up a fatty, sit back, and enjoy some Feen and Greg.
Well, coming on my tits.
What?
Sorry. Coming up on the show, we'll dive into more of the paranormal. Have a look at who is more likely to believe in ghosts, and a peek at how intolerance and jealousy led to multiple deaths.
And if you're loving the Feen and Greg experience, listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio,
TitTube.com. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Sorry, I'm thinking of my boobs again.
and Amazon Music. You can visit us at www.feenandgreg.com or write in at Feen and Greg
At
feenandgreg.com
.com.
on your tits.
On my tits.
So we both,
Such a child.
I think we both believe in ghosts,
I do. Yeah.
like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yep.
And not any of the ones in Scooby-Doo, because they were always Mr. Jenkins that works in the lighthouse. Fuck you, Mr. Jenkins. So let's take a look at who is more likely to believe in ghosts. So
Okay.
A Gallup's poll found that Americans are mostly skeptical about paranormal phenomena, but certain demographics are more likely to believe than others. The demographics more likely to have paranormal beliefs are women, who are at 40%.
It's because women are crazy.
What? That was your outside voice. Just think about that. Like back in the day when they said that women were crazy, they, for having opinions and thinking, they just burned them at the stake, or they gave them cocaine and jerked them off. What a time to be alive.
Isn't it?
People who infrequently attend religious services were at about 40%. College non-graduates were at 38%, and political moderates were around 37%.
That's 165%.
I don't think that's total.
I don't think it is.
I think like 40% of women who were polled,
Oh.
and 40% of people
I
who
get it.
infrequently, and 38% of college non-graduates, and 37% of political moderates were like likely to believe in paranormal shit.
I think it was 155, actually. It was just quick math, but it was
Good
wrong.
math on the fly, though. Fuck, you're better than me. These groups are all more likely to be open to believe than men. So of men polled, only 28% of their polls believed in ghosts. Of conservatives, it was 28%. College graduates were 28%, and 22% of weekly church goers also believed in spooks and ghosts. Overall, 48% of American adults believe in psychic or spiritual healing, while 39% expressed a belief in ghosts. Do you believe in psychic healing? Like, if you can't get a boner because you're thinking about your grandma, I can put my hand on your cock and like just heal it.
I mean, I would go just to see if it works. I would tell her I have a problem with it just to get someone to put their hand on my
Just
cock.
touch it. Just wink at it. Blow on it a little. I
Like a
saw
genie.
this-
A genie will come out.
Something will come out. And it's only 35 calories. I did watch a thing a long time ago about this scam that was going on in Mexico. It was called psychic healing, or it had a name something like that, where they had a little plastic baggie of chicken guts and blood in like hidden up their sleeve, and then they would dig into a person's stomach and then crack the bag. Oh, psychic surgery. That's what it was called.
Okay.
And they would crack the bag with all the chicken guts and blood, and then they would make it look like they were pulling out like a tumor or like a gangrenous testicle or something like that. And they're pulling it all out. And then when they would wipe it away, there was no scar. Oh. Because psychic surgery. Wow. Yeah.
And people fell for it.
And they fucking fall for it.
I feel like people
They-
fall for stupid shit all the time.
Yeah, that's what you spend your money on. The Gallup poll also identified 8 paranormal phenomena, which are listed below. Psychic or spiritual healing, or the power of the human mind to heal the body. I wish that was fucking true, because I could just wish my knees into feeling better.
Yeah, you've had some bad luck with your knees.
And you with your back, you could just light a candle and say that your back feels good.
Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't fucking work.
It's one of those things that my back is like fine. I would say 85% of the time. Oh, we were close on our
because
guess.
we're psychic.
And then, but then when it hurts, it's freaking
You're
brutal.
laying on the floor praying for death.
It's like your back has a natural bend to it because you can't straighten out.
Right.
Yeah, but then again, I used to jump off of roofs and stuff as a child.
trees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my own fault. Continue. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought I started it. Ghosts, or that spirits of dead people can come back in certain places and situations. Some people believe in telepathy or communication between minds, like we just did, because we're fucking joined at the tip.
Only at the tip.
Only at the tip. Communication between minds without using the traditional 5 senses. That people can hear from or communicate mentally with someone who has died. Like when I try to talk to Elvis and he doesn't talk back because he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's too busy fucking the next woman he's with.
Easy, Elvis.
Sorry.
Clairvoyance, or the power of the mind to know the past or predict the future. Like I see Maggie sitting on your face and wiggling.
Really? Don't tell my wife.
Okay, I won't tell her.
If you see this, I'll let you know when it happens.
Yeah, send me pictures. Astrology.
I'll find the nearest scented candle. I'll get it made up so you can smell it. I'll go to frickin' whatever it's called.
I don't want
one of the candle stores.
I don't want this.
And I'll just light it in our room.
I don't want
Studio of love.
this. Smelling of intern. The belief in astrology, or the position of the stars and planets, can affect people's lives. That smells like horse shit to me. I don't care if you're a Capricorn or a cornucopia, or you're whatever the fuck you are. Reincarnation, or the rebirth of the soul into a new body after death. And also witches. Do you believe in witches, Feen?
I believe that there are witches that, I guess I would say yes, but I believe because like there's people who study witchcraft,
Right.
and it gets to be pretty entertaining to the point where I think there could be something involved in it.
Like, you don't believe in like movie witches.
No.
You believe in like the nature
Yes.
loving woman who stands naked in the rain in the forest and
Glinda.
yeah.
I believe in Glinda.
Who played her in the movie? Was that Ariana Grande?
Yes.
Yeah, I would watch that.
Yeah, well, she's had her moments.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
She's a great movie, though.
She's no Mila Kunis.
There she is.
Yeah, okay. Mila Kunis is back on the screen again.
Sorry, I had to.
And Feen finds the best come hither look with the bedroom eyes.
Oh my God, her eyes.
Okay, settle down.
Sorry,
focus,
back to the...
focus.
I think witches are
You're
like...
such a whore.
I think witchcraft is it's cool to learn about. I just don't know if I would ever, like, I could never pursue it.
I know your grandparents would think differently.
Yes,
of
they
that.
would.
They're very religious.
Yep.
And any sort of bitchcraft is strictly
simple.
forbidden.
I'm just simple.
It's just
I feel like I know. Here's my thing.
Mama told me.
I'm a simple man.
Right.
But here's the way I look at it. I have a hard drive capacity in my head of, let's say, 2 terabytes.
Okay.
Anything more than that and things just get full. So I just kind of don't really want to learn extra about things that I don't like.
Okay.
Like, I'd rather just learn about what I know now.
Let's put it this way. What is because I know you worship Consumer Reports and you're going to know this off the top of your head.
Uh-huh.
How many gallons does your gas tank hold in your new truck?
68. No, gallons. Is it's 18.2 or something like that.
Okay, so you've got 18.2 gallons brain size.
That's right.
Anything more that you're pumping into your brain is going to get spilled?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have to make room for what's important.
So you have to burn some gas.
I have to burn some gas.
So eventually, if you were to do like physics, you would forget how to walk
I mean, technically, yeah.
or make breakfast.
That too.
Yeah, I forget how to make toast because I learned a new program on the computer.
No,
You are not stupid, Feen.
I'm a little bit simple.
You are not.
I just don't really like. I think if I had to learn about witchcraft, I'd be like, I'm never going to sleep again.
You're a very complex and misunderstood individual.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody around me has like that's the thing is everybody has their thing.
Yeah. You
Like-
have a big cock.
Okay.
Anyway, so I mentioned in an episode before
That I have a big cock.
that
Yes. we
I
have
also
brought that up.
mentioned that we have mentioned that on a couple of occasions. But I did mention that when we were talking about my impending death,
Yep.
I mentioned that I knew a witch.
Yes, you did.
And she was awesome.
Yeah, I believe they really are.
She was what's that called? A doula? When you help pregnant women squirt their kid out at home?
Like a midwife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what she was.
Right.
And she worked in medical profession as well. The funny thing is she was one of my part-timers at my old job.
Okay.
But we would run into each other everywhere.
It's funny how that works, eh?
And so when I was working at the bank, she was a customer at the bank. And when I worked downtown at the media outlet, she worked on the first floor.
So you just happen to work with her every time?
Right. And then all of a sudden, I get my last position at the media place, and she's one of my part-timers.
That's amazing.
She was just always there. So I'm not going to go into the story because it's a very long story of why we keep running into each other. But she explained it to me, why we keep running into each other.
Okay.
And yeah, so she taught me how to use those pendulum thingies.
Yeah, okay.
The little crystal on a string.
Mm-hmm.
So she taught me how to do that. And I stopped.
Is there like smoke behind it too, or no?
No.
She didn't use smoke with that one?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
She said she used to use a grid, either a circular grid or a calendar to figure out with the crystal on a string when things were going to happen.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's the one who told me that I was. Sweet Marcia told me when I was going to check out at 84.
Okay. So you still got a good 19 years left.
Yeah, shut up. I'm not that fucking old. So speaking of witches, have you ever heard of the Salem witch trials?
I have heard of them,
Right.
but I don't know much about them.
Okay, so the Salem witch trials, and my cousin that lives in Michigan, she used to live...
Chandra.
Chandra. She used to live in Massachusetts.
Okay.
And she went to school there. And then when she was in school, she used to go to Salem all the time. And I was so bummed out that I didn't get to go see her when she lived there because I so wanted to see Salem.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty awesome to oh man.
She said it was a fantastic little town. So the Salem witch trials were a series of prosecutions for witchcraft in colonial Massachusetts between February 1692 and May 1693. So the hysteria began after a group of young girls in Salem village started having fits and made accusations of witchcraft. So over 200 people were accused, 20 were executed, and the trials kind of highlighted the danger of mass hysteria, superstition, and religious extremism. So of the accused, 19 were executed by hanging.
Jesus.
And one man was pressed to death with heavy stones.
Oh.
So they lay him on the ground and they lay heavy stones on him until he runs out.
What a terrible way to die.
Some prisoners died in jail while awaiting trial or execution. So the public outcry grew pretty heavy against the trials, especially after the governor's wife was accused.
Oh, God.
So a new court was established that banned spectral evidence. So they said where the specter of the accused was said to have been seen tormenting the accusers. So I'm crying because Ron's ghost is in my room sticking his pinky in my ass, and all of us, he's a witch.
Again.
Right, because it wouldn't be your pinky. It was obviously his. So Massachusetts eventually recognized the harm done, issued apologies. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry there, pal. And provided financial compensation to the victims' families. So what it boiled down to is every time someone pissed you off, you called them a witch, and then they put you on trial. So fuck, like Goody Shitwife's lemon poppy seed loaf is better than mine, or Goody Fuck Waffles quilts are nicer than mine. So they have to be fucking witches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Eddie Van Halen plays guitar better than me, so obviously he's a
witch.
Yeah. Yeah. You sing better than me. You must be.
I must be a witch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you burned at the stake, and I'll be the lead singer of your band.
I don't really want to be burned at the stake. I'd rather have a big stone crushing my wiener first.
I don't know. That would also suck. So, witches, kind of hot.
For the most part, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, kind of hot.
Hot or not. Hot.
If you watch like, I don't know. What are some movies with some hot witches? The Craft?
Hocus Pocus? Because Bette Midler's right up there.
Yeah, well, that's it for me on that topic. You fucking... Have you ever wondered if your house was haunted, Feen?
I actually think about that often.
Like, old man Jenkins still wanders the basement.
Well, I hope not.
He watches you when you piss.
And schwack off.
Because he's a freak like that.
Yeah. Old man Jenkins.
Fuck you, old man Jenkins.
I do actually think my house is haunted to an extent.
Really?
Yeah.
Has something ever happened?
Remember I told you I'm stupid, right?
Yeah, right.
So nothing's happened to me directly, but we had...
Or you try to ignore it.
Well, my wife thinks that if our house is actually haunted, we would actually put it for sale immediately.
She would just leave.
She would leave.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
But to just sum up real quick what happened, I think what made me think that our house is haunted is that we used to have, when my wife and I got married it was 10 years ago, we used to have, when we got back from our honeymoon, we had a dog that was brought into our family, and he was a big member of our lives until he had passed away. And he used to bark in the opposite corner of our house downstairs.
Really?
in the
Like where the gym is now?
yes, where the gym is now, in the corner.
Okay.
He'd bark there randomly in the middle of the night while we're watching TV.
He would bark at the corner.
Yeah. Because at the time it was all open. Now
Yes.
it's closed off into
Yes.
a gym. So he would sit there on the couch staring at the TV with us, and then he'd look to the left and he'd bark. And then all of a sudden we had to put him down. And then like months later we had our new dog now that we have currently,
Yeah.
and he would sit in the corner, go up to that corner and bark.
No shit.
Yeah. So we have no idea, like,
So old man Jenkins just hides in the shadow
Could be.
of your gym.
and it's scary because in that part of the house upstairs, I always get a weird feeling in my wife's office.
I was just about to say that.
What's that?
The creepy bastard is always just watching your wife.
Yeah.
He's watching her work out.
Yeah, he's watching her work out and work.
What a perv.
Yeah, so it's got to be that. That's kind of the only thing I have.
Your ghost's a fucking perv.
Yeah, that's okay.
My-
I mean, I'd look at her too.
My ghost was a little more malevolent.
Oh,
So, the place where I used to live, there was some shady going-ons, and there's not enough time in this episode to go into great detail. But this story is significantly longer.
we can bring it back up in another episode.
Yeah, next Halloween.
Yeah.
Honest to God, so many things happen in that place, and not just to me. So you can't say, "Oh, you're the fucking freak."
Right.
This thing terrified my daughter. It fucked with our cat. It opened and closed doors, drawers, the fridge. My ex-wife had a plate with an angel on it that her aunt gave to her. We used to come home and the plate would be turned around to face the wall.
What?
So my daughter saw this thing. She came running into our room screaming and telling us that, you know, this tall shadow man walked through her room and out the wall where her window was.
Nope.
And I'm like, oh, sweetie, you had a nightmare. You're fine. You know, it's just a bad dream. Go on back to bed. And here I'm thinking, fuck.
We're moving.
She actually saw this thing. So I never saw it.
Right.
But I saw the things that it would do. But my cat would sit on the arm of the chair and look down the hallway towards the rooms where the things would always happen. Like the hairdryer would turn on, toys would turn on. There are a lot of things that you could explain away,
Yeah.
but there were a lot of things that you just couldn't.
Right.
Like when my daughter was really young, my ex-wife was rocking her to sleep, and I was watching TV in the living room, and the volume on the TV was down really low because my daughter was such a terrible sleeper. And all of a sudden the volume cranked.
Oh, no.
Remember those tuners that you
yeah.
had that were hooked to the surround sound?
Yeah, the receivers. Yep.
Right. So the volume was at 6.
Yeah.
It went to 50.
Oh, my God.
So I grabbed the remote, turned it down, and I'm looking around. I'm looking outside. There was nobody with a garage door opener. There was nobody farting around outside. It was dark.
Like you weren't leaning on the remote
I
or
wasn't
anything?
leaning on the remote. I wasn't sitting on anything. I was looking for something that would cause enough radio interference that would, you know, turn the volume up. But it just seemed odd that when we're trying to be quiet, that something like that would happen. So I turn the volume back down. I'm sitting there and I'm watching the tuner. And remember the big knob that was on the tuner?
Oh, yeah. The main volume knob.
I watched that fucking thing turn.
Yeah, isn't there like a line on it that shows you
Right.
roughly where you are on the dial?
Plus,
Yeah.
there was a digital readout that would tell you, you know, volume 6.
Yeah.
I watched the knob turn to 50 again. And I
Twice?
Twice. I grabbed the remote, turned it down again, and mumbled under my breath, "Fuck off." And it didn't do it again. And then my ex-wife comes out. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "It wasn't me." So of all the things that happened in the house, all the general creepiness and whatnot, my cousin from up north, she came down and she's into crystals and spirituality and all this crazy stuff. And we were talking about hauntings, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to see something haunted? I'll show you something haunted.
It's like you can show that something's going to happen.
Right. We had already moved out.
Okay.
And we were living in the new place.
Yeah.
And I was so happy to be rid of that fucking house. And so I still had the key. So I brought her to that place. Mm-hmm. So my ex was there, I was there, my cousin was there, and her husband. We're standing in the kitchen. And the only light that was on in the place was the kitchen. Mm-hmm. In the doorway of my back room, which you could see from the doorway of the kitchen, a shadow peeked out from behind the door.
Oh.
Now it was an impossible angle because the door opened that way, so you only had about 6-7 inches of wall. Meanwhile, this massive, tall, black shadow peeked out from the door. I grabbed my cousin by the shirt, pulled her over, and pointed because I couldn't speak. I finally got out. There he is. And my ex saw it. I saw it. My cousin saw it.
They saw it?
They saw it. And as soon as we acknowledged it, it went back. I got goosebumps.
He's got the
all over
goosebumps.
the fucking place.
See them?
It went back in behind the door at that impossible angle.
Of 6-7 inches.
Yeah. And this thing was tall. Just a shadow, no features, no nothing. And I know that place has been blessed by priests over and over again because of the bullshit that was happening.
Right.
And every time they did it, it would stop for a little bit, but then it would get worse.
Yeah.
They were just pissing this thing off. So, like I said, nearer to the top of the episode, I have experienced things. I have seen things. And I was a non-believer. And holy fuck, living in that house dragged me, kicking and screaming, into the realm of believing in the supernatural. It was something.
I've never had an experience like that. Like, I feel like this episode that we're recording now is geared towards like the crappy, weird things that like you've had in your life. Yeah. And I feel like I'm just been along for the ride with many different stories that have been told with me. Oh, yeah. But I'm also glad it's that way, because if I went through what you did, you can handle yourself. I can't handle myself.
I think when it comes down to it, you could handle it.
Oh, maybe.
If something happened to you, you learn how to handle it.
Watch, things are going to happen now.
No, it won't happen.
I think I remember one thing you told me before is that like there's a picture on the wall of that house or that place you used to live.
Yeah.
And it was of a side of a face.
Yeah.
And it was looking at like either like one direction completely. And then at one day you said you both walked by and the eyes were facing you. Do you ever?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember what you told me. It was a picture of a woman on the wall facing.
Was that me, or was that the guy who lived there before me that we knew?
It could have been the guy before you. I don't know. Somebody lived in that house with a picture of a woman like facing one direction completely with her eyes focused on that direction. And then you'd walk by and sometimes the eyes would just be the only thing facing you. Like all eyes were on you.
That must have been the guy that we knew that lived there before me, because he actually had more stuff happen to him than happened to me.
Okay.
Because the stories he would tell were fucking just outrageous compared to the stuff that happened to me.
Okay.
So, yeah, that might have been him.
Could have been.
Yeah.
But somebody lived there too, and I thought it was you, but maybe it was him. Oh,
I think it was him.
I don't know how to do. I just don't know.
You know what? Because your brain, I know for me, when shit like that is happening, my immediate reaction is to find the logical explanation.
Uh-huh.
And I have to explain it away. But when something as dramatic as a shadow moving out from behind a door in a dark room, and everybody there sees it, and my cousin was white as a sheet.
Yeah.
Like, I think all of her skin contracted at once.
Oh. And you're like, thank fuck we're out of here.
And yeah, there was that thought. But there was also validation, that I wasn't fucking crazy, that other people saw
Yeah,
this thing
of
too.
course.
Because when she came in, like I said, she's into crystals and spirituality and all this stuff. When she came in, she said, the air is very thick and heavy up here. Like she felt something was off.
Right.
Entirely with the whole place. And I don't know. There was validation there because I wasn't fucking nuts. And somebody else finally saw this fucking thing. So my daughter saw it. We all saw it. And, I was so glad to be rid of that fucking house. We moved into a new place and it was like breathing fresh air. If you were like, say like your head was stuck in the back of a guy's pants after he ate Mexican food and you're just kind of suffocating and it's hot out and he's sweating. So it's like moist and, unpleasant. And you pull your head out of that guy's pants and you take a breath of fresh air and life gets better.
And you're like, thank you.
Did I just make that?
It was a great analogy.
Did I just make that analogy?
You did.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a celebrity, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So, let's look at the signs of a haunted house really quickly before we finish up.
All right.
So, the signs can include, and you get most of these, paranormal sounds like whispers or footsteps, disappearing or moving objects, check. Unexplained cold spots and temperature drops, check. Flickering lights and malfunctioning electronics, check. Strange smells, no.
I haven't had that one.
Those were all me. The feeling of a nearby presence, odd pet behavior, and eerie shadows, check, and check.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that one.
Yep. Sometimes people may also experience a feeling of being watched or touched. Those are two things that I look forward to.
Don't really want to deal with those, even though you do.
I like it when people watch and then touch me. So unexplained noises. You can hear footsteps, knocks, whispers, scratches, doors slamming when no one's there. You can have moving objects. Household items are disappearing only to reappear in different locations, or objects may be moving on their own.
I've had things in the corner of my eye, like I mentioned earlier, but I never really thought
hard.
much of it.
Yeah, that's hard because I know I get those floating goobers in my
I have them in my eye too.
So I never know if it's that.
Yeah, or it's like I'm downstairs in the basement and like we have trees everywhere in our house.
Right.
If the sun hits the right angle, the tree branches move, so it could be like a shadow outside.
Yep.
I don't know. It could be anything.
Have you ever had electronic glitches, like lights flickering on and off, TVs acting up, batteries draining unusually fast?
No. Well, I mean, our house flickers usually because where we live, that in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere.
you're in the middle of nowhere.
But that, I don't know. That just could be because like the neighbor 7 doors down sneezed and he blew a lot of wind this way. I don't know.
Right. Somebody farts in my town and the power goes out.
Exactly.
Speaking of farts, you can have strange smells. The appearance of unusual or unexpected scents, such as flowers, perfume, or even the smell of death.
Nope. Haven't had that.
Like when crows was eating dead people.
Again, she's got to relax on that.
Yeah, she was excited. Apparent presence, a persistent feeling of being watched or a sensation of being touched by an unseen force. So like when I lay in bed and I casually pull my wiener out from under the blanket and hope that somebody's watching or touching, but it never happens, so guess my house isn't haunted. Shadows or mists, seeing strange shadows or moving shapes out of the corner of your eyes, sometimes taking on a human-like form. Odd animal behavior, which you had.
I've had that.
Pets acting strangely, barking or staring at unseen things, like my daughter's cat would do, staring down the hallway and just watch something move and follow something, which sometimes I would grab her little head and give her a kiss and say, "Stop!
You're scaring us."
Yeah.
Not for her, us.
Sometimes the pets can exhibit a fear of certain areas as well. Emotional disturbances or experiencing feelings of sudden dread, fear, desperation, or sadness without a clear cause. So all of these are signs that maybe your house is just a little bit fucked.
Well, we want to thank everybody for checking out the Happy Hallow'Feen episode.
Have a super happy Hallow'Feen to everybody.
Everybody,
all of our listeners.
Yeah, everybody around the world who's listening, thank you.
Especially all these people that are tuning in from Germany now. Dankeschön.
That's German?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Not very good German, but it's there.
Welcome.
Well, it's been a lovely evening. It's been absolutely awesome spending this Halloween with you here, Feen.
You as well. It's always fun to talk about scary shit.
Let's go fuck up that bowl of candy. I think I feel like the need for some Reese's peanut butter cups is growing.
Oh, we're gonna find some.
Yeah.
I'll get my wife to bring us some.
Because honestly, I have a ritual where I kind of save the best stuff, just a little bit of the best stuff for last, just in case the kids stop trick or treating a little early, and then there's some good shit left for me.
Well, all you have to do is just shut the lights off.
Dick move. Do you get any trick or treaters?
No, we get none.
Nothing.
We haven't had one in the 9 years we've lived here.
Yeah, because you're way out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
No, I know. It's crazy. But one day we'll get them. We actually walk in town to see the people's costumes and stuff
cool.
like that. So at least we get to celebrate it a little bit. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, the kids
tonight.
in my neighborhood, you can tell they're getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
Because there's not as many little ones as we had previously.
Yeah.
And I love giving out candy on Halloween. That's why,
You just like to stare at the parents.
it's time for cowgirl sluts.
Come get candy from Greg.
Uncle Gregory's cowgirl slut candy
He
hut.
sits on his front porch, just you have to
Ogling
sit on my lap to get a
Halloween
chocolate.
moms.
You want a Tootsie Roll? Sit on Greg's lap.
Well, this took a dark and stormy turn.
Yeah.
So, a happy Halloween to all of you. And thank you again for listening to us on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. And we'll see your creepy asses next week.
Auf Wiedersehen.